everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Psyche Libertina, and today we are gonna look at what Spirit has to say about your current situation. So we're not going to pick a specific aspect of your life. We're just gonna see what message comes through for today's video. So if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're new to pick a pile, then basically I have your 3 piles for you to choose from. Could be the design, the color, whichever you feel resonates with you. So for pile number 1, we have here your traditional Waite in rose gold. And then for pile number 2, we have here your Deviant Moon Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have here your Joie de Vivre. So once you have chosen, head over down to timestamps to see the clickable link of your video, and I will see you there. Hey there, pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. So if you chose our Waite in rose gold, this will be a reading regarding your current situation right now. So I have here 2 pre-shuffled oracle cards for you just to check the energy, and then we're going to draw your specifics from the tarot. So for the first oracle, we have here action, awaken the warrior woman within. So that's your card. And then you have here, your hard work is paying off, new moon and Capricorn. Interesting. With action and hard work paying off. Okay. So this could be a blessing that's for you, which you probably think isn't happening, or kumbaga parang probably you feel na it's not coming. So let us see what are the specifics of your current situation. So Spirit, for pile number 1, message about their situation, please. So you have here the Chariot in reverse. You have here the 9 of Wands upright. You have here the 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Cups. Okay. And then back of the deck, you have here the Empress in reverse. Right, so let's just move your cards a little para lang you can see. All right, there. Okay, so pile number 1. So as I said earlier, I think na with 7 of Wands being here, which is the Lord of Valor card, I think na parang yung current situation ninyo, you are in a state where you think na parang yung mga pinaghirapan ninyo isn't going to turn out positively, kasi it's been taking a long time. With your hard work is paying off here and action, like I said earlier, this could have been something na parang trinabaho ninyo, as in pinaglaanan ninyo ng panahon, pinag-abalahan ninyo, but for some reason it's taking longer than usual for your manifestations or for your blessings to come in. Now remember that Capricorn is a restrictive energy. It has the energy of parang like fathers, where they sort of like parang you're put in a place na you really need to be on your guard and you really need to work hard for those that you want, especially with the Chariot card being here and the 9 of Wands, that this further solidifies yung minimension ko kanina na you could be experiencing some delays in your blessings right now despite fighting for it for such a long time. But if anything, with the 3 of Swords being here in reverse and the 8 of Cups upright, I think that right now you're being advised to try to look past the heartbreak or the possibility of failure and instead get out of your comfort zone. Parang medyo ngayon kasi nagkakaroon ka nung sort of like self-doubt na medyo turning away ka na. Turning away ka na from the possibilities and from the blessings of this thing that you've been working on. Remember that you have here the Empress card in reverse, and the Empress card talks about good things happening. It literally talks about blessings being birthed. So the fact lang that this is in reverse, and then I noticed here that this has a heart too. So this, basically, it's coming for you right now, yung resolution ng heartbreaks mo, with this heart being here, as you can see. It's already coming. It's just na, kumbaga parang I think it's just the timing that is off. Whenever I read tarot, for those of you who've watched me do this for quite a number of times, yung underlying energy, which is underneath the tarot, that's always, or I take it always as something which is very active in your life right now. So if you're being made to wait, then I think, kumbaga, konting kembot na lang to. And magkakatotoo na yung mga pinagtatrabahuhan ninyo. You have here the High Priestess card. The Justice. Ang dami ninyong, right now, ang dami ninyong Major Arcana cards. And if anything, it's only the High Priestess right now, which is a Pride. You have here the Two of Wands. The Sun, oh my gosh, so happy for you. And the Eight of Wands. Back of the deck, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have here 6 Major Arcana cards. Now, 6 is the number of reciprocity. And right now, the fact that you have number 6, or at least I've noted that you have 6 Major Arcana cards in your spread, then it means na whatever you have given out is going to be given back to you. So, try to think of it this way, Pile 1. If you have tried to do good in the past year or so, then definitely, yung magiging delay nitong nangyayari sa inyo, it will end soon. But if you think na meron kayong ginawang mga medyo hindi maganda, then it will affect your how fast your situation will come to you. However, let me finish lang. However, do not be disheartened, and I will tell you why. With the High Priestess being here underneath the Chariot, so yung delay that you are experiencing right now is actually a blessing. Why did I say that? The Chariot card is a positive card that means forward movement, and the High Priestess is the card of concealment. So I think na parang right now, your situation or this thing that you've been working on is actually moving forward. It's just na hindi mo siya nakikita, probably because there are other blessings that came your way na hindi ito yung specific na hinahanap mo. For example, you were looking to buy a car, let's say gusto mo ng sedan. But for some reason, hindi pa dumadating yung car na, kumbaga parang yung gusto mong sasakyan na yun, hindi pa dumadating yung budget or something. But, in the recent months, probably, kinailangan mo yung pera, you could have invested it on something, or someone in the family probably got sick, or siguro, which since hindi mo pa nga nabibili yung sasakyan, you had the finances to get yourself treated, or probably nakabili ka ng ibang bagay which isn't exactly what you've been praying for, but it's also something of a blessing. So, yun yung sinasabi kong example sa inyo na just because it's not happening right now doesn't mean na it's not happening. So, this delay is actually a blessing. Now, with the 9 of Wands being here and the Justice card in reverse, remember that I told you earlier, kung ano yung ibinigay ninyo, that's what's gonna be given back. So, if you know na parang, you've tried to help other people, you've tried to be good, you've tried to pay good deeds forward, then you will be given what you have given out. I think that you are in a very karmic cycle right now, especially with the number 6 being here and all of these Major Arcana cards coming your way with Capricorn here. I think na parang you're in that state in your life where you are not only being given blessings, but also you are being taught something. Now, with the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands being here and the 2 of Pentacles, I think na parang similarly, the delay being a blessing, you're just being taught to further endure. And siguro, with the 2 of Pentacles being here in reverse, I think that one of the things that you need to resolve is it could be very possible na nagmamadali ka. Like I said earlier, this is more of like a timing issue and not a blessing issue. Kasi things are turning out positively for you. How did I say that? You have here the Sun and the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands talks about velocity, things happening very, very fast. And then the Sun card as well, basically. The Sun, like all things happy, all things bright. And with the Sun card being underneath this 3 of Swords, which is the Heartbreak card, di ba parang pwede mong sabihin na after the rain? Because it looks like it's raining, di ba? After the rain, the sun will shine again. So you could have been in a very difficult situation, like I said earlier, with the Eight of Swords being here. And with both eights here, 8 is the number of parang creativity and perfection. So, whatever it is na pinaghirapan mo, whatever it is na pinagtrabahuhan mo, it is coming for you soon. And when I say soon, this is like soon, like close soon. Especially with the Eight of Wands being here. And pag nangyari to, sunod-sunod yung blessings na matatanggap mo. Kasi I think that with action being here and all of these very, very positive na, with the Empress alone, na very positive major arcana cards, you're in this time of your life na okay, karmic siya in the sense na kumbaga sinisingil ka sa mga hindi mo tamang nagawa, pinagbabayad ka, and at the same time, yung mga mabuting mong nagawa naman is ibibigay naman sa iyo yung blessing. So this is going to be something big. This is going to be something that will heal your heart. Probably you could have experienced with the Hanged Man being here in reverse na you could have experienced a lot of stagnancy in your life, a lot of things na parang you felt na you were stuck, you're not moving, you're not progressing. Pero the fact na the Hanged Man is in reverse here, as you can see, nakatayo na siya sa sarili niyang paa. So you could have been very dependent on the past few months. It could be na financially, hindi mo kayang suportahan yung sarili mo. You could have had some financial issues, and that's just something that I'm seeing for some of you. But for most of you, I think that this is more of like an issue with, or you were trying to resolve, siguro like something about, not really pride pero sort of like self-fulfillment. With all of the wands being here, something na masasabi mong naging successful ka naman. Kasi I think life has been throwing so many lemons at you. A lot of rain, a lot of sadness. For some reason, I've been seeing like rain on this spread. So now, let's try and see what advice Spirit has for you and how you can further, how you can further assess or action your current situation. Spirit, any advice for pile number 1, please? Okay, so you have here the Strength card. Again, a very positive major arcana card, number 8. And then you have here the Queen of Cups in reverse. All right. So with this first 2 cards, so again, you could have some Leo energy in your reading. And with the Queen of Cups being here, you're being told na just because something isn't given at the time that you want it, doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. You're being asked to continue to endure and to continue being the kind person that you are, especially with the Strength card being here. The Strength kasi, or Leo energy, talks about moving forward, championing something. And for some reason, I think na parang with all of these energies here, itong Chariot card, the High Priestess, and the Strength card, these are very calm energies na parang they're just relaxed, with the High Priestess, the Strength, and then even the Chariot, they're just relaxed, just sitting there, just letting things fly by. So right now, you're being advised na kung ano man yun nasa puso mo, do not be disheartened. Find the strength to reverse this Queen of Cups kasi right now, parang siguro pinanghinaan ka ng loob. You think that this thing that you're asking for isn't for you. It's a very general topic. I cannot pinpoint kung ano ba talaga siya. I don't think that this is a love reading. I think that this is more of like I said, something that talks about your own success. So with the Queen of Cups being here in reverse, wag kang panghinaan ng loob. Wag mong talikuran, wag mong takbuhan. Find the strength to endure even if you think na parang things aren't turning out in your favor. And with the Five of Pentacles being here in reverse, your hardship is ending. With the Heartbreak card here, the Hardship card here, and then the Sun being the only card that is upright. On the 4th line of your cards, number 4 talks about stagnancy or stability. So similar to the Hanged Man being here, that energy. So, right now, matatapos na yung paghihirap mo. Both in your heart, the things that you've wanted, you felt that it wasn't given to you. Yung mga financial struggles mo, like I said earlier, you could be in that situation too. Everything is going to be resolved for you pretty soon. And at the back of your deck, you have here the Ace of Swords. So, in reverse. So, aces are always, or they always talk about new opportunities and new chance at something. The Swords card is a very intellectual card. In fact, I for one see this as being connected with the Justice card being here. So things are turning positively for you. Your inner self, your intellect, your, I guess your, it's here. See? Ace of Pentacles. Splinit ko lang yun, ah. So, it's not just your, kumbaga parang your stress with the Nine of Wands being here. It's not just your mental and emotional stress that it's going to be resolved, but it's also going to resolve your financial problems. Kita nyo naman, kinot ko lang yan. Hindi ko man lang hinahanap. I couldn't put the words when I was trying to describe the Ace of Swords, and then upon cutting it, there's your Ace of Pentacles. So, your financial issues, your worldly issues, your mental issues, your heart issues, it's going to be resolved if you endure and just move forward with this thing na gusto mo naman talaga. The Queen of Cups is a very loving energy. It's something that knows what it wants. It's an energy that really goes for the things that they love. Something that's very emotional, something that's very attached. Similar to the Queen of Wands, which is very, very passionate. So, wag lang kayong manatili dito sa parang reversed energy nito. Just keep pushing forward, and everything else, all of the troubles that you've had, it's going to be resolved soon. So that's it for your reading. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you did like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want me to check on anything. Do follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post daily tarot readings over there. So yeah, I will see you on your next reading. Bye! Hey there, pal number 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you chose our Deviant Moon Tarot, then this is going to be your reading regarding your situation. So I have here 2 pre-shuffled oracle cards just to check the energy, and then we're going to use your tarot to get the specifics about your situation. All right. So for your first oracle card, we have here energy, intensity, passion, and power. Such a nice card. And then you have here, nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Okay, so I have to say this lang, pile number 2. So I think that right now there are competing energies, or there is a lot of confusion involved in your situation, with this card being here, which looks like thunder, and then you have here a very, like, parang, I guess, unrestful, or like, I don't know, a very bad weather at sea moment. So I think that right now this more of concerns a decision. I think you're caught in a rut, or you are caught in a place where you need to decide on something. Alright, so we're gonna try and see. Pero wag muna natin pangunahan. Let's see kung ano sasabihin sa overall. Okay, so you have here. Alright, so you have here the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Alright, so again, swords are intellect, decisions that we need to make. So straight about piles 2 situate. Okay, so you have here the Knight of Wands, 3 court cards, the 3 of the 3 of Cups. Okay, so 3 people involved with the 3 of Cups. All right, and then you have here the 6 of Pentacles. Back of the deck, you have Justice. Okay, so now I know why we're talking about a certain situation. So you have your 3 court cards followed by the 3 of Cups. So it looks like parang ito yung mga kasama mo sa party, and then ito kayo pumaparty. However, for some reason, something turned badly. Now, with the King of Swords being here, and the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, if you'll notice, these are sort of like male, or very masculine energies. The only thing that's missing here is the Queen of Swords, which has sort of like the more feminine, emotional energy. These are very masculine energies at play right now. So you could be having some argument, some discussion with male family members. You could be having some sort of like parang nandun kasi sa situation na may pinaglalaban ka, and then 2 people are against you. And these 2 people before used to be with you. Now, with the Six of Pentacles being here in reverse, I think na parang you think that there is a lot of unfairness in your current situation. I don't know yet kung ano ba itong pinagtatalunan ninyo. But with Justice card being here, you have to, this is actually good news. And do not fret kung ikaw yung feeling mo nalulugi ngayon with the Knight of Wands being here. Probably ikaw yung mas bata. With the Knight of Wands being here and the Six of Pentacles being here, despite na akala mo pinagtutulungan ka, and probably they really are. As it says here on the Justice card, justice is coming for you and things will turn around. Let's just try and see, kasi this, with a lot of court cards being here, being followed by the Three of Cups, which is the card of celebration, or the card of getting together, and then followed by the card of reciprocity, there is something that's shifted. I know I said earlier na parang there is a lot of unrest in your energy, with energy being here na ma-thunder, and then yung dagat dito na parang as in bumabagyo, as you can see here. It's not a peaceful sea situation. I think that there is a lot of not just conflict, but a lot of parang banter siguro, mga pag-aaway na medyo malalim, mga salitang nasabi. So let's just get some more information on this one. So you have here King versus King, King of Cups in reverse. So and then you have here the Six of Swords, so movement, and then you have here a very unrestful sea, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so you have here the King and Queen. You have the Four of Swords upright and the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of court cards. And then underneath you have the Hierophant. Okay, in reverse. Alright, so first, this is what I will tell you. With the Justice card being here and the Hierophant, these are the only two major arcana cards in your reading. So clearly, with the number 2, this could be very much involving a choice or something that you're deciding, or you're deciding if you'll do it or not, if you'll go for it or not. With the Hierophant being here in reverse and the Justice being upright, I think that right now you are not to do anything. Do not do anything regarding your situation, and you let just karma, work on its way. I'll explain why. So with the King of Swords being here, the Page of Wands, I think that there are two people who are probably against you, with the Knight of Wands being here. And this argument involves a very maternal energy or a very feminine energy. This could be an argument with moms, or this could be an argument about a colleague, someone na parang siguro may sumisip-sip, ganyan. But this involves basically 4 or 5 people, with all of the court cards being here. And mind you, I've been reading tarot for quite some time, and this is the first time I've seen this much court card in a reading. So bear with me if I'm trying to decipher this as accurate as I possibly can. So like I said, there are two very dominant male energies affecting your current situation. It could be na ikaw yung mas bata, but you do share a lot of love with this one person na pinagtatalunan niyo. With the King of Swords being here and the King of Cups, I think that this person is very manipulative. One of the two people. Medyo masakit magsalita, matabil yung dila, and very, very manipulative, with the King of Cups being here. However, yung current situation mo kasi, if anything, apart that these are court cards, I think na you could have been placed in a situation where you were stuck. You weren't allowed to move forward. You weren't allowed to move on. And tipong inipit ka, kumbaga, sa sitwasyon. I don't specifically know what it is, but this could be very much an argument, an intellectual argument, an emotional argument, with all of the swords and the cups energy being here. With the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups being here in reverse, there are people who will help you, and I will just say this. Again, this is a general reading. These two people probably aren't even here anymore. They could be souls that are trying to help you. They could be the energies of your loved ones who have departed. Pero for most of you, I think that these are the energies of your parents, or these are the energies of probably some lolo, lola, older people energy who will be helping you move forward. You are stuck in this very, very tumultuous situation. Sobrang ingay, sobrang gulo, hindi mo maintindihan kung ano bang gagawin mo, pinagtutulungan ka, when all you wanted was, when you're, you're just being your authentic self. You just like to move forward with things, you don't like, parang ayaw mo na mga sisihan, yun yung energy na nakikita ko dito. Now, with the Three of Cups being here, being clarified by the Four of Cups, and you can see here that there is one cup that's dropped, I think that in particular, regarding your situation, the Four of Cups talks about things, parang things being ignored. So I think na parang you're being advised not to focus on these, on these people who are trying to, I guess, manipulate the situation, or kumbaga parang yung mga tao nang papahamak sa'yo, just ignore them and just literally do not spill any more blood about this. Chumil ka lang sa situation mo with the Knight of Pentacles being here in reverse and the Six of Pentacles upright. I think that right now you just need to let things be. The Knight of Pentacles is a forward moving energy, although it's very slow, it's very, very precise. The fact na nakatingin to dito sa Hierophant, you're being cautioned not to make rash decisions. What do we mean by making rash decisions? For example, since pinagtutulungan ka nung may energy dito na pinagtutulungan ka, yung tipong manlalaban ka or you'll make another issue about it, don't. These people will get what they deserve. It's coming in slow, but it's coming in hot. So, kumbaga parang, slow siya, pero pag lumapat to, mainit-init to talaga. And you will be given the justice that you deserve. If you will see here, for some reason, I see here the Two of Swords, yung parang, when you're deciding and then you couldn't decide kasi there are a lot of things that you don't see, there are a lot of parang influences na hindi mo na i-consider, which is why it's difficult for you to make a decision about something. Pero right now, you don't need to make a decision about anything. The swords are just upright. They're just telling you to be truthful to yourself and let karma do the rest. Let karma take its toll on these bitches. Now, nai-emotion ako for you kasi this is a very unfair situation na just because hindi ka nagsasalita or just because you think differently from these people, you're being treated in such a negative way. But do not worry, there are people who are helping you, whether they are here or not. There are people, or I think siguro mag-asawa to, or probably like some people who are older than you, they will try to help you circumvent this situation. So now let's see what's gonna happen. How are things gonna turn around? So you have your Judgment. See? Judgment card. So the Judgment card talks about things that are ending. The Judgment card being ruled by Pluto or Scorpio would be something that is extensive. Kumbaga parang you're being advised to just get your emotions in check. That is literally what Scorpio energy says. Kasi you could be bursting, siguro sa galit mo na lang din with these two people. And sorry, I just noticed na parang may flashlight siya doon. So you could be gaslighted with this one here. And look at that eye. Di ba parang naduling na siya? So parang you could have been gaslighted by this person into thinking na parang you did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I will already tell you pile number 2. With Judgment card being here. Again, 3 people. These 3, whoever these people are, will get what they deserve. And then you have here the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the 7 of Wands, if it's upright, would have been a very positive card. It would have been the Lord of Valor card. But the fact that this is in reverse, and with this 8 of Swords being in reverse, 8 of Cups being in reverse, kung mapapansin niyo parang tumatalikod na lang, diba? So I think na, alam niyo yung tipo magkakalaglagan dito bigla. There is a very dominant female energy that will sort of save you from this very, very bad situation. You have here the Tower card upright, so things are really changing. especially for this person who's been causing you some trouble. This is a very specific energy. I don't know if there's anyone who can resonate with this one, but with the Tower card being here, I told you na parang there is one energy that's going to save you, and then there are two people here who's gonna take the fall. The Tower energy talks about an epiphany, talks about, you know, things drastically changing in our current situation. So, kung ano man tong pinagtutulungan sa'yo, kung ano man tong situation mo ngayon na nahihirapan ka because it's been very unfair, it's been causing you a lot of mental stress, it's been causing you a lot of depression, this will end. And mark my words, do leave a note kapag ka nangyari yon. Whoever put you in this situation will get what they deserve, and it will be a lesson. It will be a lesson that they didn't want to learn, pero you are literally being saved. You are literally being saved from these people. So what you're gonna do right now, just don't do anything. Keep your emotions in check and let karma do the rest. So that's it for your reading, pile number 2. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want me to check on anything. Do follow me on Instagram and TikTok, since I post daily tarot readings over there. So I hope to see you on your next reading, pile number 2. Bye. Hey there, pile number 3. Thank you so much for being here. If you chose our Joie de Vivre Tarot, this is going to be a reading regarding your situation and what Spirit has to say about it. So, I have here 2 pre-shuffled oracle cards for you just to check kung ano yung energy nung situation ninyo, and then we're going to use the tarot to get the specifics. So, for your first oracle, you have here, luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Talk about a positive reading. And then you have here joy, your inner child is here to play. Okay, so this could be something that you've been working on with friends, could be something na probably you've been praying for, something that you've been pursuing. If this is a love situation, then I don't want to get ahead of myself. Pero this is something that will come to you as a surprise. Okay, so nag-drop na to. So we have here the Fool as your first card. So something is restarting for you. This is a journey with the Sagittarius energy here. Sagittarius is always or talks about journeys that you take in life, something that you're passionate about. And with the Fool card being here, then definitely there is something that's starting for you. And this is such a joyous Fool card. Okay. So, let's see. You have here the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, this could be very much a love reading. And then you have here the Five of Swords. You have the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords. Alright, so you have here all of the aces except the Ace of, what am I missing? Wands, which talks about the passions that you have. Now, back of the deck, you have here the King of Cups. Okay, so this could very much be about a person who has been in your life for quite some time. If this is a new love, then probably you could have known this person for some time. If not, then doesn't have to be. This is general reading after all, but this is a love reading, okay? So with the Fool card being here, being followed by the Ace of Cups in reverse, I think that this is sort of talking about a love situation which you want to pursue. I don't think that you are already in a relationship with a person. I think na parang with the Five of Swords energy here, you could have some torpe feelings probably. The Five of Swords, after all, can talk about self-doubt. So it could be very possible na this person or this thing that you're trying to pursue, hindi mo siya makuha kasi you're having a lot of self-doubts. If this isn't a love reading, then definitely this is something that talks about an aspect of your life, probably a dream that you have been trying to chase. With the Ace of Coins being here and the Ace of Swords, whatever it is na hinahabol mo right now, this will come to you. With the Ace of Wands missing, like I said kanina, you have a lot of self-doubts, and sometimes the only push that we need is the passion that we have within us to continue and endure moving forward. Let me just draw your cards first kasi this is such a positive energy. Doesn't have to be a love reading like I said, but this hits close to home. This really has, kumbaga parang pulls some strings in your heart. You have here the Hierophant. Okay, so if this is a love reading, this could talk about marriage levels reading. You have here the Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands being the 11-11 card, which can talk about marriage as well. So for most of you, this really could be a relationship reading. You have here the Ten of Swords. Okay. The Four of Cups. Okay. And wow, the Moon. Okay, you have here a lot of Moon. You have here Moon, Moon, Moon. So things are being hidden from you. You're not noticing the full potential of your situation. You have here the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. So right now, with the Six of Swords being here in reverse, I think na parang you're sort of like unable to move. You're sort of like stuck in your situation kasi nga you have a lot of self-doubts and you think that you don't have the energy to, how should I say it? Parang you've failed one time before and then, or you failed a couple of times before and you think that right now, hindi mo na kayang makapag-recover. It could be na you could have had a heartbreak before, or it could be na this attempt at this person has already failed the first time, or it could be na if you're trying to chase a dream come true, then it wasn't given to you the first time that you tried. So right now you're being advised na recover from this self-doubt, move on from this self-doubt, because the Six of Swords, whenever it's upright, talks about moving forward or moving on to better things in life. Now, with the Fool card being here and the Hierophant, the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups, this can very much talk about a love situation or a love that you're trying to pursue. Siguro, merong isang tao na talagang gustong-gusto ninyo, but for some reason, hindi ninyo mapa-oo. It could be that. Or it could be na some of you are planning to get married already, but you don't know how to ask. You don't know if this person wants to be married to you. Kasi with the Ace of Cups being here in reverse and the Four of Wands being in reverse as well, it could be na you're thinking, or your negative thoughts are just saying na parang things are falling apart. And if it did at one time before, I will tell you pile number 3. You have here the Fool card and the Hierophant. If you got back with the person who was already your ex, then this is going to be a fresh slate for the both of you. Okay? The both of you have already learned your lessons. The both of you wanted to restart the situation. So there is no point doubting the intention and doubting the pureness of this new relationship that you have. Whether it be new person or new, like nagkaroon kayo ng konting pagtatalo and then you met again and then you tried to reconcile, whichever case it may be. With the Ace of Coins being here and the Four of Cups being here in reverse, you are being advised na yung mga things that you're wishing for, the things that you want to happen will materialize soon. The Four of Cups energy can talk about us not being able to notice the good things that we have. Sort of like parang nagwi-withdraw tayo ng energy kasi feeling natin nothing's gonna happen anymore or hindi na siya mag-turn out positively. But with the Ace of Coins being here, look at this card. Literally hearts and stars being poured from this pentacle. And remember, hearts of course can talk of love and stars can talk of hope. So if you think na wala nang sagot dito sa current na situation mo, things are changing for you, things have already actually restarted, it's just na ayaw mo maniwala that you're being given this blessing right now. With the Ace of Swords being here and the Moon, you have to trust and you have to believe that things will turn out positively. This is a classic example of believing what you want, believing in what you want, of clearly having that strong manifestation energy. Kasi with the Ace of Swords being here, like I said kanina, the only ace that's missing here is the Ace of Wands, which probably is something that you're struggling with, trying to figure out if this is really something that you want, if this is something that you're passionate about, whether it be a job, a dream, a business, or a person. So, you're being advised right now na i-ano mo, kumbaga parang just be truthful and just be authentic with your current situation. Gusto mo ba talagang i-pursue? If gusto mo i-pursue, then you have to work for it. If gusto mo yung trabaho na yun, then you have to want it, you have to work for it. You don't doubt yourself and you don't give doubts, alam mo yun, parang a space in your heart and a space in your mind. The Moon card can talk about things that are being concealed, sort of like how the High Priestess card is, and the Moon being ruled by the Moon card being ruled by Pisces or Neptune can just really, advise you to not make rash decisions. Kasi parang right now, medyo mixed emotions ka. You're gonna go for it or you're not gonna go for it. So right now, parang chill ka lang. Try to reevaluate your emotions and your decisions. Kasi you may be imagining problems that aren't there. Very similar or kumbaga parang, which further just signifies or solidifies yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na you have a lot of self-doubts na feeling ninyo you're gonna fail this time that you try it. So, we're gonna try and see what advice there is for you. This is such a positive reading. It's sort of unnerving kasi siguro parang hindi niyo alam kung ano yung mangyayari with the Moon card being here. Pero if you believe it and you work on it, then you'll make it. You have here the Four of Coins, the Hermit card. One more. I think I want to take this one. And then you have here the Sun in reverse underneath. You have here the Star. Yun I tell you, Star talaga. Yung mga stars na nagpo-pour out here. Alright. And then you have here also a Star with this Hermit card. So, I think na yung advice sa inyo right now, do not cling so much to the requirement of things being material in order for you to accept that things are happening. What do I mean? Kunwari, if you wanted to land this job, and nakatapos ka na ng interview, as in natapos mo yung ilang interview, yung 5 ata yun or something, and then hindi ka pa binibigyan ng offer, do not cling on to the fact na parang you need an offer to in order for you to accept na parang it was a successful application. Try to, kumbaga parang, let the energy, the positive energy flow. Of course, don't give yourself false hopes naman. Pero wag mo ring patayin yung chance mo of whatever it is that you want turning positively. Sorry about that. So kasi sometimes ang batayan natin bilang tao is kapag ka nandyan na siya, tsaka mo lang masasabi na okay, positive siya, turned out well. Right now kasi yung situation mo, you are being asked to believe in yourself that you can actually make it. Kasi if you're not gonna believe in yourself, then who else would? Diba? With the Hermit card being here, you are being advised na really try to ask yourself, ano ba talagang gusto mo? And kapag sorry about the noise, kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mo, pagtrabahuhan mo, and really try to pursue that. The Hermit card is an energy that looks inward. Being ruled by Virgo and Mercury, it would talk about some, not just introspection, but really clear-cut communication and acceptance kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mo. And with the Sun card being here in reverse, bright days are coming for you, even with this Star energy here. The Star, like I said earlier, talks about hope. And right now, you just have to focus on yourself and what you want and how you're gonna get there. Sometimes, kung nagawa mo na yung mga kailangan mong gawin, the only thing that you're left to do is believe that it's going to turn out positively. With the Sun card being here in reverse, this is also already guaranteed that things are going to turn out positively for you. Whether this be a proposal that you're trying to make with your girlfriend, or a relationship that you're trying to revisit, or some job that you wanted to land on. The only thing that you need to do is believe na this is meant for you. You've done what you can. Look at the signs. Are they turning positive? And if they are, then try to manifest this thing turning out positively. Kasi if you don't, then the energy will just fly away, and probably baka yun pa yung, some fortuitous event happens na turns out the other way around. So right now, ask yourself, is this thing what you wanted? Is this thing what you've been praying for, what you've been working for? And if it is, then believe that it is for you. Believe na you deserve a fair chance at this, and trust that the heavens will help you all the time. So that's it for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for staying with me. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want me to check on anything, and do follow me on Instagram and TikTok since I post daily tarot readings over there. So that's it. Again, pile number 3. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.